We have the results of the semifinals of our comic book superhero March Movie Madness tournament, setting up our finale. So let's take a look at the results at the semifinals. In the first semifinal, the final of the Nolan bracket, we had the #1 seed, The Dark Knight, versus the #7 seed, Man of Steel. Over 16,000 of you casted votes. The Dark Knight, unsurprisingly, the #1 seed will move on to the finals in this thing. It beats Man of Steel. Although this was closer than I thought it would be, 10,105 votes to 6,365 votes. Man of Steel ends its impressive run to the finals of the bracket, but the Dark Knight, predictably, will move on to the absolute finals. And in the Whedon bracket, the final in the Whedon bracket, we had Avengers, the #1 seed versus the #3 seed, Iron Man. Avengers wins handily, 12,722 votes to 3,748 votes. Avengers moves on to the final. So here's our final matchup, the championship round, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we've been waiting for in the championships. We have the #1 seed from the Nolan bracket, The Dark Knight, versus the #1 seed from the Avengers bracket, from the Whedon bracket, I should say, the Avengers. I think we all knew this is the matchup it was going to come down to.
Yeah.
We all knew it was. But I'm telling you, there were a lot of surprises along the way.
Sure.
Like, sure, the final two was kind of easy to pick, but a lot of those matchups we've done, we started out with 32 films. We're now down to the final two. I've had a ball with this. So I'm going to let you guys know right now. Look in the description of this video. Right at the top of the description of the video, you'll find the link where you go and vote for the ultimate champion for our March Movie Madness tournament. What is the greatest comic book hero movie of all time? Is it The Dark Knight or is it The Avengers? This is the big vote. So once again, look in the description of the video. You'll see the link there. Click on that link and you'll go and you will vote on what is going to be crowned as the AMC Movie News best comic book movie of all time, The Dark Knight or The Avengers. Schnepp, you're going to go over there later today after we're done the show. Who are you voting for?
Either The Avengers or The Dark Knight as best movie,
yeah,
best
in
superhero
our
film.
Best comic book superhero movie. That's our finals.
Honestly, like, I love The Dark Knight, but I would have to pick The Avengers simply because it's got the Hulk, it's got Thor, it's got Captain America, it's got Iron Man. It's got Loki. It's got all the characters in there. I mean, if it was Justice League and the Justice League movie was incredible versus the Avengers, it might be a different story. I don't know, but like I absolutely love the Avengers, and it was a little bit more fun. The Dark Knight's so grim, like why so serious? Murder, explosions, a Joker. And
they're very different films.
Yeah, different films. And I loved the Joker. I loved Heath Ledger. I think Christian Bale did an incredible job as Batman in that second film. But I'm going to go with The Avengers, just because it was so much more fun.
This is an easier decision for me. Everybody knows I love The Dark Knight, but Avengers for me is, I've said for a long time, I think The Avengers is the best comic book superhero movie of all time. So that's going to be my vote, and a lot of people think differently. Chrisley, who are you going to vote for
I was
today?
just going to say, can I sleep on this for like 3 or 4 days? Because I need that time. I am such a Dark Knight fan. I loved that trilogy. I thought they were all amazing. Huge Christian Bale fan, but The Avengers was so much fun, and it got me so excited for Marvel, and it introduced me to characters that I didn't know. So I have to sleep on this one for a couple days, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna. I think a lot of people are gonna be tormented.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are gonna click on that link, and then they're gonna go to the page that says Avengers or The Dark Knight, and I think a lot of people are just gonna sit there and stare at the monitors for a few minutes.
I recommend playing that Meatloaf song. Let me sleep on it, oh, baby, baby, let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. You know.
All right.
I want to know right now. Is it Avengers or The Dark Knight? Sorry.
Go and vote. Go on over to that link and vote for the best superhero movie of all time.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.